Happy today. I am William Brown from IamWilliamBrown.com. This is Happy Today Morning Reflections. This is one of those mornings where I feel like I'm up and I'm not up. Um, but I'm here. But I'm here. During this time, I ask the question, and sometimes I answer the question. Who woke up this morning? Who woke up this morning? Um, um, there are two songs that went through my mind today. One, I had Good Morning. Wow. It's like you almost beat me here. It's like the student right outside the classroom door, right? So, good morning, Melissa. Um, I hope you got some sleep today. Um, 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 Yesterday, but um, I announced that I was up. I was awake and not awake. But I went to bed around 12:30. That's still late for me. But I woke up with two songs, and one was "Nobody's Greater." I can't remember the singer, but "Nobody's Greater," mainly because that was my word yesterday, and so that was just going through my head. And then an old Commodore song, "Jesus is Love." Jesus is Love. I haven't thought of that song in years, so that went through um, that went through my mind. And so Melissa wrote something. I am so far away from my phone. I want to read it, but I want to stay at a good distance so I don't scare the people. So the I am card that I picked this morning is I am enough. I am enough in everything that means. Um, Really, again, Melissa, before I move forward, I just feel led to acknowledge you for your Lessons and Legacy show yesterday. There's a level of transparency um, and the process of lessons that that you shared yesterday, you and your cousin um, Andrea. That it was a blessing. It didn't feel like a comparison of, you know, this is what I'm going through, like one up in each other or something like that. Sometimes we do that with our pain. It's like you think that's pain, I got pain, right? Type of thing. But it was a level of sharing that of, of encouragement, that there was the acknowledgement that there's pain, there is still lessons, there's still opportunity, um, um, and disappointments on that journey of lessons. So, thank you, for sharing. So I am enough. Um, I am enough. So let's look at what's showing up. I am. If you saw the healings conversation, we talked about patience. Patience has been coming up a lot, and I made a comment that I have this new awareness of patience, and I wouldn't be upset if I received patience, another call of patience today. And I noticed when I went to pull the card, there was this fear and reservation that please don't be patient. Oh, so I guess the morning William still has a problem with patience. So let's see. Patience, right? Oh, good Lord. There is peace in the patience. There's sometimes the lessons that show up in our life we just laugh about, right? We just laugh about. So patience, spiritual partnership. I haven't pulled it, and domestic harmony, So that's what we're looking at today. We're looking at patience, which is two. Spiritual partnership is 27, and domestic harmony is 46. So if we add all those together, 9, 10, 11, 15, 21, 2 and 1 is 3. So we have a 3 today. Oh, good Lord. Well, I know what patience says. The affirmation around patience is I patiently surrender to the divine. Right? I patiently surrender to the divine. Oh, there is peace within that. There is peace within that. There is peace. Oh, I patiently trust the divine. Oh, I patiently trust the divine. That's what it is. I guess I don't know it. That's why. I guess it's the trust part. It's the trust part. That's why I'm repeating this. Because there is trust. Spiritual partnership is a new one. So it is, the affirmation for that is through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection to Source. So the affirmation is through a sacred spiritual relationship, I deepen my connection with to Source. Okay. And domestic harmony, I've had that up before. But I am happy, harmonious. I have a happy, harmonious relationship within my happy, harmonious home. I have happy, harmonious is a fun word to say at 7 in the morning. A happy, harmonious relationship with my happy, harmonious home. Today on One Word Conversations, it is a mystery word. It's another mystery word. It is a mystery word. Yeah. I don't think I used the word patience. I won't use it today, but I don't think that's been one of my words. So that's funny. I'm really fun to stay present too. Now, so I patiently trust the surrender to the divine. So however the partnership shows up today, however I show it, there is there is, it feels like there is this call today to really lean into my spiritual connection today, my spiritual connection. So really lean in because there's a partnership. And within that partnership, there will be a happy, grateful, and appreciative, harmonious home. Because of that connection, because of that patient, that I'm trusting in that patient partnership. That's what's coming up for me. Yeah. I am enough. The one reason why I up I was up later is I was oh, Melissa, this is how you inspired me. I think you mentioned on the show that there was some administrative stuff that you need to do in your store. There was administrative stuff that I needed to do in my store. It's basically by adding my programs, adding the things that I put out. I put out earlier this week, and they weren't in my store, and so I put them in my store. So they were there, and then I saw some other things. There's other thing that was coming up in my store is the weight of my products have kind of went off. Something happened that caused my weight to go off, and my cards were shipping for $30. $10 cards shipping for $30. That doesn't work, right? So I hopefully I fix that too. But yeah. I feel like there's a conversation happening with you, Melissa, and I want to have it, and I want to stay at a good distance. So I will respond to your sharing. This time of reflection really invites me to understand the public and private process of processing. There's a lot of P's in there. And I'm manifesting for today $888. $888. Yesterday, that wasn't the goal. I don't know if that is what I mean to say by that, but that is the intention. That was the intention, and I manifested $200. And the one thing in the process of um, intentionally stating what I'm manifesting each day is that there has never been a zero. Every day there was something. Oh, there's 250. I'm sorry, I missed the 50 that we manifested yesterday. So 250 yesterday. Yeah. The there's a practicality to manifesting in my life. in our lives, and we start in language. Um, yeah, I, I kind of want to say this and I don't want to say this. So I have some news that I need to follow up on. Um, as many of you know, that I have a reading. I, I do 3 books a month, and I guess I'm a little behind because I'm in the second book, and the first book I read was The Art of Talking to Yourself, and I reached out to the author because it was so impactful. And I've been sharing some of the quotes that have been showing up. And she is interested with being on One Word Conversations. So I am going to send her the deets for that in the calendar. And I'm also inviting her to be on Healing Conversations. So there's a possibility that the author of The Art of Talking to Yourself will be on my show. It'll probably be a bonus episode, so it'll probably be, doing like 3 o'clock in the week or something. We'll kind of work around. Most of those bonus conversations are conversations that I want to have that can't fit within the conversation. So the scheduled 11 a.m. show. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and so I look forward. I look forward to that. So I will be responding to her today. I didn't respond yesterday because, one, I was excited and I wanted to send a perfect email so she could say yes, right? Instead of go from interest to yes, this is what I'm going to do and on the calendar. So yeah, that was it. I just feel the need to breathe in and let it out. The smile that is my face is the fact that I am present again, that I picked patience. Oh boy. Sometimes our lessons continue to teach us. And it feels like, I invited the card, I invited patience to show up again. I invited it. Um, and and yeah, so as it came up in my conversation yesterday, patience is also peace. So there's a peace that comes with my patience, that the activities, the next, there's an assurance. So I'm going to be patiently surrender. I'll patiently surrender to my partnership. And I think the one thing that shows up for me, that two of the 3 cards that I picked speak of partnership with my wife, and partnership with, good morning, Yvette, partnership with the divine. And many times when I am in partnership, in the past, how it's come up is that I felt that there was a less than. I wasn't enough. So it's great that the enough card came up, because when I'm in partnership, I'm there's a wholeness to partnering, right? So there is a partnering. So there's a whole, and a whole comes together, and we create something, harmony. Um, and so I don't know how partnership shows up for you, but um, so I'm not to force the partnership. I'm not to force the demands on the partnership. I am surrendering to the partnership. Hmm. That's what's coming up for me. Hmm. I will tell you, um, I did something this morning in this sleep state. I didn't think that I shared it to my page, or I had the broadcast on my personal page. So in my mind, I did it, right, right. And then when I look back, I didn't do it. I put it on um, uh, um, my YouTube channel. So that was funny, right? So like I am William Brown videos to go from there. Hmm. I think what's coming up for me, it's around healing and being free. Dr. Deborah just came to my head. I am free. We are free and getting free. Free and getting free. Acknowledge that we are free and getting free. We are enough, and we're still getting awareness of our enoughness, if that makes sense. Because there's many times when we feel, or when I feel, that I'm not enough, because I say something, because I do something or not do something, or I don't say something. So I feel that I don't have what it takes to say it or do it. But that's not the truth. We have it. And I patiently will surrender and trust. Patiently trust and surrender to the divine. So I will speak in a voice of enough. I will do things in the sense of enough. I think that's a great place to have a prayer for today. So as this day continues, it is my prayer that we patiently trust and surrender to the divine, that we acknowledge our partnership with Source. We acknowledge that and move within that and see how that comes up today in our work, in our doing, in our relationship to ourselves. And that we seek harmony in our home. If it's harmony with ourselves, if it's harmony with our children, if it's harmony with our partner, harmony is available today. because we are enough. As I acknowledge the disappointments and fears of my past and embrace the anxiety in hopes of my future, I become present. We become present. The answers are in our gratitude, in our appreciation, in this moment, in this moment. So we can have our happy today. Two things that I want you to be on the lookout for. If you don't have your happy today downloadable workbook and you would like it, just put happy in the comments. I'll send it to you. There is a charge for me to coach you through it, but the downloadable is yours. So just put happy in, and if you do have it, just let me know. Just let me know how the workbook is working for you. But if you want to donate to the cause of Happy Today, you can do that. The Cash App is on the screen. I want you to join me at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. One More Conversations, and it's a surprise. Right now, it's a surprise for me, and so I'll look at my list and see what comes up. Blessings, my friend. Blessings. Patience, spiritual partnership, and harmony in your home. That is my blessing for you.